Hey you guys, today I'm going to be stuffing my wallet for both weeks of the pay period. I'm going to be stuffing my sinking funds, and I'm also going to be stuffing my business binder. So if this is something that interests you, stick around. Hey you guys, thanks for popping in. If you are a new viewer, I really appreciate you tuning in, and I hope that you find something that will be useful to you in your budget journey. If you're a return viewer, as always, thanks so much for your support and returning to the channel to see what I'm up to. All right, so today I'm going to be doing my normal cash stuffing of my wallet, my sinking funds, and my business binder. And I get paid bi-weekly. So what I do is I stuff both weeks of my wallet, one in my wallet and then one in my weekly spending binder. And I have my cash sheet handy here that I will be working off of for this. So I'm going to set that to the side so that I can see it and keep up with what I'm doing here. I hope everyone had a great Easter. I had a wonderful Easter. I cooked up a storm. I really enjoy cooking when I have time to do it, and Easter dinner was really something I was looking forward to doing for my family. So with that said, I am not going to forget to do this. I'm going to count and tell you how much I'm working with. So it's 100, 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 580. In tens, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. And in fives, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that's a total of $1,230. And you will see at the bottom of my sheet here, that is what I have. So it ties out. All right, so weekly spending. I get paid bi-weekly. So what I do is I stuff the first week in my wallet, I stuff the second week in my weekly spending binder, and then at the end of the first week, I take the money that I have stuffed in the binder and I transfer it to my wallet for the second week. So that is how I plan for spending with bi-weekly pay. So for dining out, I am going to have 25, and that's going to be a 20 and a 5 for each week. So I'm going to do this a little bit different this time because sometimes I get myself confused. Okay, so that's 25 for each week. And then also in my dining out envelope, I stuff my lunch money, and I budget $50 a week for lunch money, and that's going to be 2 20s. See that ugly 20? 2 20s and a 10 for each week. 2 20s and a 10. If I were a little bit more ambitious, I would take my lunch sometimes, but it's just easier for me to buy it every day versus taking the time to pack it, because I really don't cook that much during the week, so usually I don't have leftovers to take for lunch, and this just works out well for me. So grocery is going to get 60 each week, and that's going to be a 50 and a 10 each week. 50 and a 10, and actually I'm going to take this 50. Okay, so put the first week in for grocery, and then did I get my envelopes out of order? All right, I think maybe I skipped spending. I did. What did I do here? I put $20.50. Oh my gosh. Okay, I put my lunch money in spending. That's what I did. So, okay. So let's go back to spending. And in spending, I am going to do 25 a week. So it's going to be a 20 and a 5 each week. So 20 and a 5 each week. Still have a little bit of brain fog, it seems, from when I was sick. The congestion is getting better, but a little bit of brain fog left. All right. Household is going to get its usual 25. And for those of you who are with me on a regular basis, you know I just budget household in the first week, and then if I don't use it, I roll it over to the second week, because I typically don't need that much for household. And this is just minor household supplies, because what I buy in bulk for things like toilet paper and paper towels and dishwashing detergent, those kind of things. So usually I don't need too much in household. Car and gas is going to get 40 for each week. And my wallet was empty. If you joined me on my last video, you will know that I didn't spend any money in my wallet last week for the second week because I was sick. So I just emptied the whole thing out and putting it towards savings challenges. So that's why my wallet was completely empty. Miscellaneous is going to get 10 each week. And 10 for the second week. All right, so that is going to do it for my wallet for this week. And I will set that to the side. And since I'm in here, I'm going to go right into my holidays. And also on my last video, if you were with me, you saw that I emptied out my April envelope. And I used that money to contribute to the groceries that I bought for cooking Easter dinner, which was really, really good. But this time for holidays, I'm going to be putting 20 in May for Mother's Day. So Mother's Day will have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. And then I am going to be putting 20 in for Father's Day. So Father's Day will have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Don't know yet what I'm going to do for each of them for Mother's Day and Father's Day, but I'm saving for something. And then I'm going to get July started with 2 10s for 4th of July. So 4th of July will just be getting started this time. And also, I am going to take out the rollover money that I had in here from March because I never took it out. I think it's just $10. Yep, just $10. And I will set this to the side and add it to my savings challenges. And what these are is at the end of the week, if I have money left in my wallet that I haven't spent, I have 4 envelopes here, 1 for each week, and I will take that money and I will put it in this envelope, and then at the end of the month I will take all the money out of here and I'll add it to my savings challenges, so I save it. All right, so that is my weekly binder in my wallet, and then next I will move into the family binder. And this is actually my family and vacation binder. So everyone in the family is getting $30 this week. So the boys are going to get 30. Let's see. And that's a 20 and a 10. So the boys will have 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 140. And I think I need to update my trackers, but I'll do that off camera. And I had one son visit a couple of weeks ago, and then I have another son visiting for Mother's Day. So I am just over the moon about being able to have some time with my boys these past few months. Princess is going to get 30. So she will have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 35, 135. The baby, and I saw him on Easter, and he is just getting so big so quick, but he's going to get his 30, and he will have 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, so he will have 140. The parents are going to get 30, 20, and a 10. So the parents will have, let's see, 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 115. And then the rest of the family will get their 30. Brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews is who this envelope is for, and they will have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 115. All right, and then holiday meals I cleared out for Easter. I got to update that tracker. Travel is going to get a 50 this week, and this is my short-term travel or small trips, quick trip travel. So that will have 51, 20, 40, 50, 150 in there. And I may take a trip over to Orlando soon and use that. My bucket list is going to get 50. And so bucket list will have 50, 1, 20, 40, 50. And I do have savings from 2024 for both travel and bucket list. But what I did was at the end of the year, I cleared out all my binders and started over because I wanted to see how I would do for a full 12 months of cash stuffing. I just started cash stuffing last year in, I believe it was September, August or September, end of August, beginning of September. But anyway, I do have those amounts, and at some point in time I'll go over those amounts with you guys, but this is how much I have saved so far for 2025 that I will add eventually to that savings. Vacation is going to get 100 for hotel, and that is going to be 5 of the circles because they're $20 each. So hotel will have 1, 2, 300. And no update yet on where I am intending on going. And then entertainment is going to get 5. So entertainment will have 20, 30, 5, 40. And then baggage fees will get 5. And I may not have baggage fees depending on which airline I take, but I'm saving for them just in case. So then baggage fees, oops, got to fill in 5 because each one of these is $1. So then baggage fees should have, oops, $10. Okay, and that's going to do it for vacation. right, I am going to next jump into my self-care binder. And in my self-care binder, see, self-care is not getting stuff this week. Clothing is going to get 50 this week. So clothing will have 150, 70, 80. Personal is going to get 40, 220, 120 and 2 tens, 120 and 2 tens. So personal will have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 45, 6, 7. I need to update that tracker. Looks like I might have skipped updating that one last time. Nails is not getting anything this week, but what do I have in nails? I have $50 in nails, and that is for pedicure. I've still been doing my own. It's time to redo them. I did break one, so I ended up cutting them all down, but I'll have a new color soon at least. Beauty is going to get 30, a 20, and a 10. So beauty will have 50, 70, 90, 105. Medical is not getting stuffed this week. Oh, I see my tracker is out of place. Entertainment is not getting stuffed this week. I gotta go back because hair is going to get 40. Haven't stuffed hair in a while, so hair is going to get 2 20s. And so hair will have 20, 40, 60, 80. All right. And then next I am going to decor. And I need some new decor. So it's probably time for a home goods trip. They have the cutest things there. I can spend so much time in that store just walking around looking. And decor is going to get 40, so it's going to get 2 20s. So decor will have 20, 40, 60, 80. Crafting is not going to get anything this week, but what do I have in crafting? I have 20, 40, 60 in crafting. Budgeting is not going to get anything this week. Indulge is going to get 25 this week. So it's going to get a 20 and a 5. So indulge will have 20, 50, 70, 5. All right, and then going to my business binder. Printer is going to get some money this week. So printer is going to get 25. Oh, no, doing that wrong. Printer is going to get 2 10s and 1 5. And I still grabbed a 20. There. So printing, and this is for print cartridges, we'll have 50, 60, 75. Still doing really good on my ink though. And then P.O. Box is going to get 25, 2 10s, and a 5. So P.O. Box will have 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 76. Okay, that was wrong. I took that out of postage. So let me put postage's money back. Postage had 51. And let me go to the right envelope. P.O. Box, here we go. So P.O. Box is going to get 25. So P.O. Box will have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And I renewed it in February. It was 120. So I've got about 4 more months before I'll need another 120 to renew it. Supplies is going to get 50. So supplies will have 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 150. And I don't think I need any supplies. I stocked up on the stuff that I needed to work on my next shop drop. So this money should be staying in here for a while. I always say that and then I find something else that I need to buy. And then a website, which I have not stuffed in a while, has 100 in the bank and then 5, and website is going to get 40. So website will have 100, 20, 45, 145. Still no plans to take the website live yet, but I am nevertheless going to continue saving for it. And I forgot to put my marker back in my vacation binder. All right. So that is going to do it for my cash stuffing, you guys. I'm ready for the week with my wallet. Thanks for joining me. Drop me a like, leave me a comment, and I will see you next time. Bye.